Alright, what up? It's DFACE DXA back at it again. Today I got a little beat video. A lot of times people see that I got a 12 and a 1200 and they're like, yo, do you hook the two SPs up to each other and make beats? For the most part, I don't really do that because it's two sequencers and I got rack samplers. But my Emax has been broken for a little bit, so I did come across a time where I wanted more sample time that was in the 1200 and the 12. And so I did make a beat like that, so I thought it'd be interesting to show it on the channel. Yeah, so I guess, you know, it started on 12, so that's where I'm gonna start. That's where I got the drums, and that's where I did the sequencing. So let me just go through that real quick. I'll play the drum hits and shit. I chopped this break up to a good amount of pieces. It's like, we got kick, hat, snare, hat, little kick, another kick, and then I do have one other sound in the 12. It's a horn. So yeah, let me just start. I'll play the little drum loop that I started on the 12. So yeah, you know, I really like the sound of the 12. I don't know if there's that much of a difference between the 12 and the 1200, but maybe I'm just used to the way it sounds when I put drums in the 12, so that's where I started with this one. So I had the drums, and then the next thing I did, I sampled some other sounds, and I'll play that. I'm triggering the 1200 from the 12, so here's the sounds that I triggered. Got the little loop feature at the end. That shit's handy. Always comes clutch. So those are the sounds plus the horn that I used to make the beat. So it's nothing complicated, nothing too intricate. I did have some other sounds that I heard in here that I didn't use in the beat. That was it. This one I didn't use. But you know, sometimes that's how it goes. You sample shit and then you don't end up using everything. But here it is on the 1200. But like I said, it's all connected through MIDI. So alright, let me play the I guess I'll play the segments first. Let's see what we got. So this is with, I think this is just with the drums in the 12 and the samples in the 1200. Like I said, it's not too complicated, but you know, sometimes the dope shit is something you don't have to go crazy on. And then the last piece I added was this horn back in the 12. I don't remember if I think that I had ran out of time in the 1200 with that little piece, and then I squeezed in the horn on the 12. So I'll play the song mode, and you can hear the whole joint. And when I make beats on the 12 and the 1200, I put a little segment in the front for when I track it in. That's what you heard, the blank space. It gives you time for the sequencer to catch up when you sync everything. So, and I'm gonna have this beat on an upcoming beat tape I'm gonna release. So here's a good introduction to hearing it and a little sample of what's to come on the tape. So yeah, like I said, nothing crazy. You know, it's just the 12 and the 1200. Made use the extra time in the 1200 because the 12 has like a little less than 5 seconds. So, you know, you can make shit happen with just the 12. We did that with the Rhythm Monster versus the DXA, DX Army project, you know what I'm saying? But sometimes just like 1200 gets a little bit more done. Two of them together, I guess gets even more than that done. Like I said, the Emax is a good complement to either the 12 or the 1200, but my Emax is broken, so I gotta pay somebody to fix it or figure that shit out myself. I don't know what the fuck's up with it, but yeah, let me shut up. I'll let the beat rock a little. so like I said, thanks to everybody who checked out my last video that I uploaded. I got some cool questions, so I got some content to make some more sampler questions videos about. One of them was about tracking, and there's some other things that came to my head, some other topics. So I'm gonna try to keep up with that too, and I got a bunch more beat videos on the way that I'm gonna get working on, or at least I planned it. You know, it was quite a hiatus from the last time we dropped the beat video on the DXA Records channel, but it seems like, you know, people are happy to see that, and you know, I guess I'm happy to make it. It's a good way for me to share the shit that I make on the SP, or the drum machines or whatever with everybody else. So thanks for checking it out. DFACE, DXA, got more to come. DXA Records in this motherfucker.